Hi, welcome to Into Health. Today we're going to cover tennis elbow exercises. So first I'm going to do stretches and then we're going to do strengthening, okay? You need to have with you a tennis ball or something similar, an elastic band. So this is basically the elastic band that I find that wraps broccoli in the vegetables. And then a hammer or something similar. So if you don't have a hammer at home, I'm trying to think of something that everybody's got at home, which I came up with a hammer also because it's got a weight. But if you don't have a hammer, then use a half a liter bottle filled up with water, okay? Now, tennis elbow is the muscles of, so it's called epicondylitis, and it could be lateral or medial, but it's basically the flexor muscles that are overworked. Normally with the tennis elbow is repetitive strain injury with a lot of people working on the computer all the time, or doing this movement here that basically creates a lot of strain onto these muscles here, which are the flexors, whose basically purpose is to move the wrist, okay? So because of the tennis elbow, all the muscles start from the elbow and come down onto the hand, and the purpose is to, as I said, to move the wrist. So the majority of the stretches involve moving the wrist. With tennis elbow, the motto is not no pain, no gain, is the actual opposite. So you have to do exercising only to the point where you're not feeling any pain, and you only progress to the next phase when you're doing okay with the previous phase. The first phase is the releasing and gently releasing the elbow. So you're basically keeping your arms straight and holding the hand so that the fingers are at the top with the palms facing down, and you're stretching the hand down as much as you can. And then you're turning the hand so that the hand is facing up towards the ceiling. You're grabbing hold of the fingers, arms straight. You're stretching the hands again. And then there's another stretch where you're placing your hands in front of your chest as a prayer position. Now make sure you're dropping the shoulders because they tend to come up. And then you're turning the hands facing down towards the floor. So don't come up like here. You need to relax the shoulder, and then you're bringing them back up. So from the prayer position, you're turning the hands facing down towards the floor, and then coming back up. When you can do this on a repetition of 10, so you do 10 of this, 10 of this, and 10 of this 3 times a day, and you don't have pain anymore, then you're starting the strengthening exercise. So you're having a hammer in your hand, you're leaning forward so that you're supporting the forearm down onto the floor, okay? So you're supporting the forearm onto the leg, and you're grabbing hold of the hammer. With the palms facing down towards the floor, you're bringing it down as much as you can, and then bringing it up. You're doing 10 of this. And then you're turning it the hand the other way around. So again, you're supporting the forearm, enough space so that the wrist can move, and the palm now is facing up towards the ceiling. You're still grabbing hold of the hammer. You're letting it go down onto the floor, and then coming all the way up as much as you can. Ten of this, and then you're grabbing hold of the hammer. This time the edge of the forearm is resting onto the leg, and then you're bringing your hammer down as much as you can, and then the other side. 10 of this. When you can do this for 3 times, 10 times, and then a repetition of 10, and then up to 15, and you've got no pain, then you're gonna do the third phase, which is you're placing the elastic band around the fingers, okay? And then you're opening the hand and release it. Opening the hand and release it. opening and release, opening and release 10 times, 3 times a day. Then you're grabbing hold of the tennis ball, you're squeezing the tennis ball and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze, and you're doing this 25 times, okay? Everything is dictated by pain, so if you have too much pain as you're doing this, you're taking as much rest as you can on the exercises or activities that cause the pain. So the majority of the time is holding the shopping, going shopping and hold and coming back with heavy shopping on your hand. That can trigger the pain. For ladies, you don't want to hold the handbag in this position. Yeah, you want to put it across your shoulder. Better even that you're wearing a rucksack so the weight is equal on each shoulders, but don't ever do this because it causes a lot of problems for the tennis elbow. So avoid obviously too much typing in this position. So if you can start using something, this is a chronic thing. Once you have it, it can come back quite easily. So you need to probably change how you're typing on the desk. Even the mouse that you're using can be the upright one. So you need to think about all these things, and it's a gradual recovery where you don't want to trigger too much pain as you're doing the recovery exercises, and you're only doing as much as you can until you get the pain, and then you're resting, okay? Thank you for watching, and if you've got any questions, please comment below and subscribe to the channel if you've liked this video, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.